TooMuchYapping where the name is outdated because the name is outdated purely because I have changed my username like 5 times. And also now, instead of doing stuff in a survival world, I'm now just fighting PvP bot because I want to be better at the game and I don't really feel like banging someone to play with me right now. So I'm just losing hard to PvP bot while I'm talking about how it's already July and feels like it hasn't been past like March. Like my brain's stuck in like March. Okay, to be fair, my brain's stuck in like, what year is it? My brain's stuck in like 2020. Maybe it's stuck in like 2022, but like as of this year, it's stuck in March. It's like I've played like a solid few series to the point where I don't even remember some. Or like I choose to like forget about series that I don't really care about. But like what I'm saying is there's too much going on. I feel kind of lost. I don't think of all the series I've been in this year. It started off with real life, which is definitely not the worst like overall series experience I've had in the past like half year, but like definitely was not that good. Respectably, like for the finale it was fine, but the finale was not that good. And I like my team. Oh, like my teammate. I had one teammate, essentially. Like, every few sessions I had like 2 or 3, but like I had one teammate for like a majority of the season because attendance is not a thing most. But, like, attendance not like a thing that like most of the people have. At least, specifically not for real life. Like, Zebo show up consistently to like BTC like team type. That is a much better series, respectable. I would if I was in BTC, I would have better attendance than like a series that I don't really have to care about that much. It's like there seems to be some way some people just drop out as done serious series, but will consistently play in series that I seriously. Like if I was like consistently an LSR main series player, I would play in all of those. But if I had like another series, another series that I didn't really care that much about, I would just easily drop out. Even when I wasn't an LSR main series player, I had Past Life Past Life was like Desolate Life. It's like supposed to be Final Desolate season, but it got canceled halfway through. But I would play Past Life over. I would actively play play Past Life and then leave an hour early for. I think I left an hour early every time. Like not every time, but like nearly every time for EMO Rewind, and it was very much more worth it. Because EMO Rewind, while my finale wasn't that good, I had fun outside of there, and definitely more fun than I had in Past Life. And I felt like Past Life was gonna end sweaty anyways. I'm kind of glad it got canceled, and it was supposed to happen like. It was supposed to kind of just be the first series I was in this general like Masters community space, but it just wasn't because it never started until like EMO Rewind started. I was already in like 3-4 series for EMO Rewind, and Past Life never goddamn started. And invited to a different series by the same owner before Past Life started. It was great. Like what else? What else? This is the Eternal Life thing that I never uploaded because like I know either I deleted the footage, I don't remember, I never checked it, but like either I deleted the footage or I still have the footage, but like I didn't get a single I think like the most that happened past session 1 was I SD killed Deadbed and then I got 4th. Like there were close fights and stuff, but like we don't get a single kill in finale. It doesn't really matter. I didn't get a single final message, but like that's not really a rare thing for me. I'm more of a person that like kind of just chills out in finale and doesn't really go for final kills. Like on a good finale, I'll get like 1. On a decent finale, I'll get like 1. But like I don't push for final kills that much because I can't be bothered. Like emotion. I got 1 kill all season because I got boogie once and they didn't feel like red killing because I couldn't be bothered. Like because the thing is, if there's not a direct gain to me like getting a kill, I'm not gonna be going out of my way to get one. Like unless I'm just doing it for fun, because that is to like a far skip ahead in the one reckless life section I played, because reckless life is wildlife and has wildlife killing rules. You don't gain the life for killing someone on you don't gain the life for killing someone while you're yellow, but it's still just you can legally kill someone without being red, and the only downside is that you will go red if you fuck it up. So it was just kind of fun to just feel like I had no consequence of the killing, and it makes me kind of want to play in a wildlife series. But like also I know I'd be like one of the late dark greens, because survival is also a thing that I am very good at. Last dark green in Evolution Life Season 2, last yellow in Evolution Life Season 2, last dark green in Secret Life Untold, last green in Secret Life Untold, and the last yellow in Secret Life Untold. Meaning I basically did nothing for both of those series kill-wise because I just couldn't do anything legally. It's not like I'm like inspired to like throw harder just so I can get more kills, because like that's the thing. If I live for longer, that means I guaranteed won't die early because I'm like actively like doing a lot of killing. I have like some confidence in my skill, but like who's to say I don't just like immediately hard throw and in like the final die like session 3. Like, it's very possible. Very possible for me, like with my inconsistency in skill. Like how I'm getting my ass beat by the bot right now. Like how I'm getting my ass beat by the bot right now. Okay. But like I'm inconsistent enough to. I'm never even like that early of a red anyways. Like realistically. Like I can be a decently early red sometimes, but like not that early. I'm usually one of the later reds. Like I can be yellow for like a whole series time. Like, and I'm not saying that I can't survive a series while being red. It's just that I probably won't do much, because like my first series I ever played in, like my first actual ever series, I was like red session 1 and I got 3rd. But like also I missed like more than half of session 2 and 3. And then finale, I had to like dip right at top 4, so I basically got an automatic 3rd because 4th place just died while I was gone. I just had to lock in for a second against the PvP bot. But it's like, it's not like I'm bad at all. It's that like I have to. I don't want to have to run the mild concern of like, what if I hard throw and die early? Because my thing is, my end goal at like some point is to win a series that like a majority of people took seriously, and then go ahead and like do whatever. Like I don't care if I go. Like, I don't care if I have an early out or whatever in a series. I have a series win. I have like a win of a series. Like I can be good at the game if I want to. It doesn't matter. That's not like to say I'm like sweating every series, because I'm not. Like I'll act like, because if I was sweating every series, like I would be like more caring of like SD killing and everything. Because like it's like if a red one's up to me, I'm green and they try to kill me, I'm not really gonna SD them, because why would I? This feels like too much work to like over SD all the time. Like my mentality, I think I've talked to someone about this. My mentality is just like, oh yeah, if they're either the same life color as me or higher life color than me, I'm gonna SD. But like, if they're like red and I'm like green, I'm not SD finding a green name on red. I don't care. No, not the other way around. SD finding a green name on red. I'm not gonna SD final a red name on green because I can't be bothered. Actually, I've done that, but like, that was my sweatiest series by far. Like I will admit that I do not want to play like that ever again, because like my thing is, halfway through that series I got really bored, and consent dueled to red, but I didn't hit them at all during the entire duel because I didn't want to win. And then I consent dueled to a different person, but I wore significantly worse armor because I wanted to lose and then go red and kill people. And it's like, like, if I got really bored in a series and nobody was going down to color, I would do that, but like, I wouldn't do anything. I didn't do much of what I did in that series, like, ever again. Because I just feel like it was incredibly sweaty. And it's like, that's the most sweaty I've ever been. Like, I LSD on yellow to red, but I can't be bothered to SD final red on green. Like, they don't, like, it feels undeserved. It feels undeserved. I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to be responsible for someone filing while I'm goddamn green. Like, someone filing while I'm green? Oh yeah, I don't give a fuck. But like, someone filing because I did something on green, I'm trying to think of other series that there was Sasha. Yeah, there's Sasha's channel, I think. I talked about that. I got 4th and got like 2 kills on series. One being SD for Boogie, and the other one being an actual Boogie kill. My team was fun, and I would like to team with any of them again. I have not played in a single series with Minecraft again. Not Minecraft. Yeah, Minecraft isn't my finale team, but like, I'm for like all I would be fine with teaming all again. It's just that I've never played in a single series with them since. And then I surprisingly, for how many series I've played in with Garrett, I have not teamed with them ever again. It's great. Like, most of my teammates I would like to team again, and I did like for most series actually, and except for like the people I've already teamed with again, like how I've teamed with Sophie 40 million fucking times on complete accident. because there was, what was the first series? I think the first series it was in was Decay Life, where I wasn't a full-time player, obviously because of the sub-session shit, but I became a full-time player past like session like 4 or 5 or whatever. And the session before I became a full-time player, I was playing for Rosa, and I just chilled with her for like a majority of the session because we were both in full gold, and it was just more entertaining to chill, and just kind of entertaining to chill with someone instead of like having to hide alone because you're in full gold and you're like one of the last yellows. Honestly, I was just like, it felt like personally, I do think what I did there was kind of lame. Not the sweatiest shit I've done. I talked about the SD filing on green, but like it feels like the sweatiest stuff I've done like generally recently, because the SD filing thing was like 2 years ago, but like this was like some months ago, and it's like while it was generally lame, I'm subbing for someone and I'm in full gold. I don't want the person I'm subbing for to show up next session and they're like down a life in full gold, and now they're gonna get like 2 lives by next session. Even though the thing is, I then proceeded to play for someone who was on 3 lives, died. I think either I played for someone who was on 3 lives and died once, or I played for someone who was on 2 lives, because it was right before finale anyways. And then the person I was subbing for proceeded to never show up for the series again, so it really didn't matter in the end, but I still didn't want to be a bad sub. And I still, like, everything that happened to me in Decay Life personally, everything that happened to, like, personally me, I just count as, like, yeah, that was like me playing. It's like being like second last yellow or whatever. Yeah, that was me. Like, while technically it was Rosa, like, I did that. You don't know what would happen if I was to shut up, because, you know, I don't know. But like, to be fair, after that session, anything that did happen to me was just fooling me. Like, the entire, like, spam Decay line, which is really funny. It's really funny to just continuously pass the curse back and forth to someone. But I got to be one of the 2 people doing that bit. Because my thing is, and the reason why I did it was because I was just gonna decay down to 1 life anyways, so It's like really just no point. And the absolute fear instilled in me, instilled in me, Mari, and Mari, Sasha, and Ashlyn when I died, and because like Mari, because like I walked back, I think like Mari was like relieved that I didn't die. I myself was obviously relieved that I didn't final die to curse passing. No, not curse passing. Having curse on red, on dark red, because while Spibble did indeed confirm that yeah, no, you can't final to curse on red. We weren't fully sure, and then like when I respawned at spawns, I was just like Mari, you idiot, because like, you know, consent died because you really wanted to consent kill me for some reason. Like, I don't ask questions, stuff. If someone really wants to consent kill me and it doesn't matter, then yeah, sure, go ahead. I think with that, I'm too generous with consent deaths, but I can't be bothered to give a fuck about it. Like, I will, like if I'm higher color and I will not be that affected by consent dying, I will consent die. Now, what was I talking about? K-Life. Yeah, my team. Yeah, teaming with Sylvie for the first time. I think our team would have been great if one of us wasn't in full gold, and also our enemy. Like, it's a strong team in a series that doesn't have a significantly stronger team of 4 in it. Like I like the team strengths of like the teams of 4, because I think. What I'm imagining, okay, no, I forgot like all the people, but like what I'm imagining is a team of 4 that was like Chris, Criscuit, Ashlyn, and someone else. I swear, either that or it was a trio. I don't remember, and I don't feel like looking it up. But it was Criscuit, Ashlyn, and someone else. I think Mari and Slipper were a separate team, but like closely neighbored. Oh, it was Snail. I think it was Criscuit, Ashlyn, so that would have been the strongest team if Chris didn't drop out and then Corred didn't get like goon squatted for accidentally killing Jackman. It's like half accidental, half purposeful. He hit him a solid few times, but Jackman also just jumped off the cliff. It's like it's half his fault, half not. It's like, or like, okay, well I wind charged the goddamn, I wind charged the fucking, right, okay. Anyways, I wind charged the button, and so I proceeded to go out of the thing. That's awesome. But yeah, Correct got goon squatted for like basically killing Jackman. He jumped off, but like he just kind of died because, you know, killed him. And it just gave a reason to kill him. And Chris dropped out because he was busy, and then Snail died to lag, and then Ashlyn died to a card trap. Which was the most unfortunate card tapping because I didn't know about it. I was leading her there. I had literally no clue. And the people that knew didn't either they just didn't think to warn her because they didn't assume that she would go immediately straight up, or they just didn't remember to warn her before she got up there and blew up and died. And it was just unfortunate as a whole because it's like, that was kind of my fault. I can't take responsibility for it because I didn't know, but like I kind of like walked her over there. Right, okay, I pulled the gun. Like, it's at least a little bit my fault. But like, I was just saying, my team, and that team was like pretty strong, but like one got goon squatted, one died to lag, one died to card trap, one dropped out. It was sad. I'm trying to think of the teams. I think Bryce was completely solo. He like joined up with like the non-Ninjago people like afterwards, but like really funny. Really funny. If I had a nickel for every time, Bryce was in a series with a Ninjago team and then died to someone on the Ninjago team, I have 2 nickels. Because Decay Life also had a Ninjago team. That was Decay Life also had a Ninjago team. I think, wasn't it? It was like 4 Ninjago members because they were a team of 4 rather than like 5. So I think in the Jerklings, it was JDF, Red, Skelly, Ben, and Kai. So that was 5 people. But the K-Life Ninjago was Sasha, Emerald, Tex. It was Sasha, Emerald, Tex, and Grim. And the only difference is that, like, no funny, like, the green ninja wins thing because Grim won the K-Life. And Grim was Zane, if I remember correctly. So just didn't have the green ninja win. Actually, I can't remember. I think Emerald realistically should have been Lloyd because you know, Emerald, green ninja. I'm assuming he was. That's just what I'm going off. And then the thing. Yeah, there was Spibble who was solo. I'm trying to think. There's Spibble who was solo. There was Bryce who was solo. They both happened to join sides. Whatever. There was Bidoof. I think it was Bidoof. Was it? Okay, I don't remember what time Mikkel was on. And like specific team. I think Mikkel was with Bidoof. I think it was Mikkel, Jackman. It was Mikkel, Jackman, Bidoof. No, it wasn't. It was Mikkel's dad. It's the wrong guy. Completely wrong guy. I meant Pasta. That's insane. My bad. It was Pasta, Bidoof, and Jackman, which is a pretty fine team if you ignore the fact that Jackman got slaughtered. Like when Jackman doesn't get like murdered for absolutely no reason, he's a strong player. He won Scourse Life. He won Life, but like you gotta ignore the team. You gotta know the like top like 9 team situation. Yeah, he won Scourse Life. He has the capability of being good at the game. Bidoof's good at the game, and then Pasta's like not bad at all. But once again, we're comparing to the strongest team. We're comparing the strongest team on the server, which was, you know, Grim hit winner of the actual series, and hit winner of Emotion Life. Emerald, who's good at the game if he doesn't get fucked over. Tex who's like very good if he also doesn't get fucked over. And then Sasha, who's also good at the game if she doesn't get fucked over. And Tex got fucked over, by the way. Tex got fucked over. So they got replaced by Spibble, who locked in, and that was like the first time I've seen Spibble lock in, and then she proceeded to lock in for Covert Life too, and it's like, yeah, no. It's like a case, it's like the same case. And I feel like she has it to a weaker degree, but like the same case as Sevier, where it's not like either really taking seriously, but if they actually want to lock in, they just very much can do well if they feel like it. Speaking of Sevier got first out. The original team, I think the original team was Rosa, Sevier, Sylvia, which is like not a bad team at all. If you don't consider the fact that they're all in gold armor, like all of them are in gold. It's great. It's great. It led to Sevier being first out. Rosa dropped out, so it didn't really matter in the end. And then Sylvie just consenting out to me because there was kind of no shot of her living if she was wearing full gold. It's like it becomes like a you get targeted because you have worse gear situation. And then there was the team that was Snod. It was Snod. It was like Snod. I'm trying to think. It was Snod, Mikal, Ember, and then Yuri. And so Mikal and Ember both died to an SD they both got SD killed by Bidoof in a 2v1. And so the team basically just became Snod and Yuri. And so they proceeded to join with Bidoof and Pasta because, like, you know. Actually no, it was like no, because Tex, I can't remember Finale Deaths. Alex was also solo, but like, oh yeah, and there was also Slip It. Slippy and Mari. Where Slippy actually did stuff. Mari just kind of ran away because like, what can she realistically do in this finale situation? Like, her ops are obviously the Ninjago people because, you know, they final correct. But like, what are you supposed to do? What are you, someone who's like slightly below average at the game, like below average at the game? So what are you supposed to do against like 4 people that could easily beat your ass in a fight? Like, you aren't gonna fight those guys. You're just gonna run because they're going to find you and kill you. Yeah, and then there was Snail who ended up being the last on the team because Asher died to a card trap. And there was me who ended up being last on my team because DJ got slaughtered by the Ninjago team, and then Jay proceeded to die to a card trap that was supposed to, I think, I can't remember it exactly. I can't remember exactly. I don't remember if it was him trying to use a card trap to kill them, or just they had a card trap and set it off and killed him. But either way, he died to a card trap with my Ninjago team. So I ended up being the last on my team because then Sylvie could send it out because she didn't think that she would live for long. And so I ended up being last on my team. Snail ended up being last of his team. Pasta and Yuri were a duo, and then not Pasta and Yuri. Sorry. Snod and Yuri, and then Pasta and Bidoof. They were both separate duos, and we all just decided to come together because, you know, because, you know, Spibble, Sasha, Emerald, and Grim is a very strong team that I don't think one team of 4 could, that I don't think any of our individual teams could handle. Because, like, well, Mario was still alive. Still alive. I think, like, everyone else that wasn't that team of 4 was like a duo or a solo. Like, I was solo, Mario was solo, Snail was solo, and then there were 2 duos. But, like, I was just to talk about my first time teaming with Silver. And then there was Spectre Life where Silver and I basically teamed because, like, neither of us had a team really. Like, I was, like, mildly planning on teaming Salem, but Salem proceeded to have, like, mid attendance and then, like, got removed from the series because she had bad attendance. And so me and Sylvie just teamed. Actually, like, we had a team of 4, and Sylvie was the only person on the team I, like, felt like it was a teammate. Because, like, I had no team interaction with Suwon, like, alone. And Vito died, like, the session, and Vito, like, took himself out of the series, like, the session before, the session, like, after like, so it was like, yeah, no, we're teaming with Vito and Suwon now. And it's like, I was like, oh, cool. And then, you know, Vito died, and then we ended up fighting against Suwon anyways, because because Rainbow had to drop out for personal reasons, and then Snail, and then Fork missed finale, so that left Snail solo. And so we just kind of took in Snail because what was the finale teams? It was Lolo and Noob together as a duo, and then technically just me and Sylvie, and then Snail as a solo, and then Tex and Whisk as a duo, and Toki was supposed to be like the 3rd person to their duo, and then Fork was supposed to be with Snail, but they both missed finale. So we just started off. So we just started off without the 2 of them, and so it just became. Well, no, Killer was there. Killer was there and was on our side. And so Killer died to Tex immediately because the thing is before finale, Waffle was supposed to be alive and Waffle was Killer's teammate, and so Waffle got card trapped. Everyone who was there was like, yeah, we agreed to like jump Tex for this next session because he wasn't dark red, he was red, and he like got a dark red final off of collateral, right? Like, not a person who was going for it all, he was more or less going for the reds, and then he proceeded to final a dark red. He did kill, I think either he killed Lolo or killed Noob, I can't remember, but like he also collateral the dark red. So everyone's like, yeah, no, we agreed to jump him. we agreed to jump him, right? And then like like Killer was like, no, I'll give him the respect of a 1v1 and stuff. You don't have to jump him. You can just like 1v1 where we'll Spectre next session, right? And so Snail kills Tex because he just got bored. We spent like a solid portion of the night just either basically waiting for Fork and Toki, both of which neither of which showed up. But like we spent like a solid amount of time waiting for the two of them. And then we just kind of Snail had to leave early, so we just kind of went, yeah, no, I'm crashing out, and just started killing Tex. Tex died, and then like a minute or so after Tex respawned, at least a few minutes after Tex respawned, he immediately started killing Killer, and it was like that. I don't think that was how it was supposed to go, but like pop off, I guess. And so Killer died. Me and Sylvie went after Noob and Lolo because we wanted to just kill the guys that weren't gonna do anything and then fight. So we made an agreement with Wix and Tex to like just go kill, like we kill one, they kill one. And so I killed Lolo. And they killed Noob, and then it was just 3v3. So we got quick dropped, and then somehow we won the 2v3. I don't know. I just kind of lived, and Snow just kind of killed them. Yeah, I just kind of had to I feel like I just took hits for like a solid portion of the fight. I just kind of was the one that took damage, and then Snow won. Because I had 0 gaps, he had like 2 left. He had like 2 left. I had like no apples at all because my apple luck is like horrendous sometimes. I had so much gold, no apples, but like I'll take the second. And then there was, what's the third time? Oh yeah, Ghost Life, which is happening right now. That is not my fault at all. I thought the team was just Deadbed and Grim until I joined the team, and then immediately after found out that Sylvie was on the team. I was like, man, this series had a bunch of new people, right? And a bunch of new people I could team with, right? And then the thing is, what my team ended up being was Grim, with teammates wise, Grim, who I have indeed never teamed with before, Sylvie, who I teamed with twice already, and then Deadbed, who that was my first time teaming with them, but I proceeded to get paired with him in another series like a week after. And so it just ended up being like, man, like by technicality, a solid portion of my team is new, but and I think also we're just like automatically like not because of team size, but because of like realistically we're the strongest team because right right. Both Sylvie and I were coming off of a first and second in the same goddamn series because we were both coming off of either like a week ago or a few weeks ago, coming off of like Sylvie first, me second in Power Life, and then like all four of us have a generally recent series win on our belt, be it like much varying levels of seriousness, because like there's the K Life, which Grim won, which is fully serious. Power Life, which is less serious because it had like Power Life is like around the same level of seriousness because it like had like around the same number of dropouts. And then there's Silly Life and Jabama Life, which is like mine and Deadbed's wins, which are basically not serious. Like Deadbed's took definitely more effort though, but like Jabama Life is definitely not a serious win. But like all series winners all have the capability of being series winners. All good at the game, and also our team is so our team at the current moment, since I can like leak this because like it's not new information because session didn't happen yet. I'm the only yellow on the team. Grim is ghost green, and Sylvie and Deadbed haven't died once. They've saved people, but they have not died once. They're one of the 3 people that not die once, and Zip is red ghost. He's on his last life, while 2 of my teammates haven't died yet. We have multiple reds, and one of my teammates half my team hasn't died yet. And it's like, man, maybe the sweaty allegations of our team are true. especially when like, especially when I'm not that much better, or like okay, yeah, I'm worse than Graham, but like with like assuming that, but I'm not that much better or worse. I'm not that much better or worse than them. And so it's like that kind of implies that the team is well balanced if I'm like pretty good at the game, and except for the one that's significantly better than me, the other two are not that bad. Not that bad, but the other two are like not that much better or worse than me. And that's like all the times the team was over, which is 3 fucking times. Which one was on accident, and the other 2 were on purpose. But like teaming twice and that's shocking. I'm like probably gonna team with her again eventually because we're a fun team. Like in mini rival finale, where my soulmate was Toki, who I had previously teamed with, and then the Toki sub for finale because she couldn't make it was Sylvie, who I had already teamed with. It did make me realize that that Score Slash finale and the one session of Regulus did make me realize that Jackman's a fun person to team with. It would be peak. Like eventually, there's a lot of people I want to team with. Like it just happens to flow in though. Like there's a bunch of people that I play in a decent amount of series with that would be fun to team with that I haven't yet. Like or just like reteaming once again. I turned my point straight back around because I forgot I was talking about reteaming. But like just reteaming, I would be happy to reteam with like any of the people on my like eternal like reteam, like previous team, because it was like my team was Kared, Spibble, me, and Ollie, and I have not teamed with Kared or Spibble ever again, and I would be down to it in the future. Could they be banger teammates on like an actual like series that they? Because the thing is like Kared killed himself out of finale like immediately. Took himself out of finale like immediately. Same thing with Ollie, and then Spibble died like also immediately. So yeah, and then that also sparks my like Eid finale team where Boomer, Bidoof, and Madcraft would also be fun. I have not played him with Madcraft ever again, but like Boomer and Bidoof would be fun. I would also this is making me remember Emo Rerun team. I don't think I've teamed with Ashlyn again since then. I played a solid few series with her, but I haven't teamed with her again since that. And second out, she was second out, so we barely got to do anything. So reteam juice. And then there's Mike and Emerald, who I'd also like to team with again. It'd be fun. Actually, have I played another series with Mike since then? I don't think I have. There is one coming soon that I will play with him in, but like outside of that, I don't think I've teamed with him again. Obviously I have a team with him again, but like I don't think I've played in another series with him since then. I'm trying to think of other series teams. The KLF team, I'd be happy with teaming with any of my team again, including Sylvie. But like, I wouldn't go out of my way to team with her again. I wouldn't go out of my way to do it specifically. Like, at least not for a bit, because like, once again, and this isn't like 3 times in series I've teamed with her, including a currently running one, and then that doesn't count like Power Life finale where like from like top like 10 onwards we were on the same side, and then mini rival finale where I was technically teamed with her for the finale, and so it's like we team a lot. Fresh new material would be fun. But like I didn't really get to like be teamed much with like my dedicated team, because like while I was teamed with like DJ and like Jay for like technically 4 sessions. I also like wasn't teamed with them for like technically session 1 or like session like what was it, session 4. And it would be nice to like it would probably be nice to team with them again. It'd be sick. Like I would like to team with like most people again. Square Threads, I just team with Toki, which it wouldn't be that shocking if we teamed again in a series. Like it wouldn't be that shocking if we teamed again in a series. Like at all. I'm trying to think about this series is. Weird Life, I already said probably teaming with Mario again at some point. I wouldn't be that relatively shocked. It's not like it's that shocking information that there would be a chance I'd team with Mario again. Server's lost, I will never team with Mario again. And then that was just fully a lie. Trying to think. Unfinished series, specific wildlife series that I was in of someone who I will not name. My team was Star Vortex and Salem, which your team. I would team with any of them again. And I technically did team with Star either two more times before or afterwards, which is funny. Because my Power Life team was Star Pasta and Spirit, which I feel bad about because now that Serious Finale is out, I can talk all I want about Power Life. What I did was I just kind of that's my thing. My team was getting killed for essentially no reason, and they weren't going for me. So what I proceeded to do is just like, well, I don't want to get Server V1 or like 8v1, and I'm not 8v1, but like 8v forward because and I have the chance to get out of that situation. So I just kind of ditched my team, and I feel bad about it because like for on one hand, while I don't like getting like Server V1, I also don't really want to be in this. Situation where I have to get Server V1 because I want to feel like I'm not a bad teammate. Because it's really funny because like I proceeded to just chill with Bean, whose entire team had just died. Well, like one of his teammates, like 2 of his teammates died before finale, and then Purple and Meme decided to join in on the Server V1ing of my team when it was just since I like had already like disappeared. I disappeared off my team. It was just Star left. They both decided to join in and killing Star, and then they proceeded to both die to a card drop that also blew up Star because it didn't work, and it blew up in Star's face, killing all 3 of them. And so Bean was left solo because of my teammate, and I was also left solo because of my teammate by technicality. So we just kind of chilled together, which makes me realize, yeah, Bean would also be fun. Bean would also be fun. Yeah, I've not actually teamed with them full time in a series, but he would be fun. The Mountain of the Sigma Untold team, while Doc was great for the time he was alive, I would also have loved to have a team in a series that was me, Floob, and Bean. Because it feels like it would be a fun team to have. Like I assume it would be a fun vibes team. Like, and also not a bad skill team at all. Like Bean is good at the game. The thing is, Flu's one of those players that is very good when he doesn't get fucked over. Like look at actual Secret Life Untold. Like he got 4 finals. Like Secret Life Untold, he got 4 finals and got 3rd. and in a series where there's he just kind of gets rocked by the fact that some amount of series this season just have better players than him, and that happens to a solid amount of other players essentially like me and also like me, like Bean. Bean is very good Bean is very good. Then yeah, he got 10. He got like top 10 in the EMO Rewind. He's very much not a bad player at all. Actually, and I'm not gonna say that like he's worse than me or something. He beat me the first 1v1 I had in EMO Rewind. The first All-Star 1v1 I had, I lost to Bean. Which is, I think it was like equally both of our first 1v1s in an All-Star series. He won and I lost. I hard through, yes, because I had insecure and I could have pussied out of that entire fight. But like, he beat me. Like, would have been a fun team. Floob's a very fun teammate. It was a bad finale for me, but like Floob's a very fun teammate to have. I'm trying to think other teams. There's like technically Joe Obama, which my only teammate was Star. You're so bound, but Joe Obama was such a strange series because right, like, what was it? The pairs were very strong, right? Like realistically, because most of the cast is very strong. Like the weakest pair is probably Purple and Maz because Maz is like the weakest player in the cast, I guess. Like, which is why they were like the first out that weren't the first out in it that weren't like suicides, because like basically dropouts, like because Kared and Snail were paired. They both just died twice because they didn't care that much about playing the series. They were just goofing off. And so they both just died out to a creeper named Joey Reddy Sunday Life Crash Out, which is insane. Which is insane to name a creeper. But like, yeah, they took themselves out first. They would have been a very strong pair, but they took themselves out first. And then there was Purple and Maz, where Maz died to fall damage twice in session 1. And then afterwards, what were the pairs left? It was Deadbit. It was Deadbit and Tex, which is also a very strong pair. Meme and Sylvie, which is also a very strong pair. And then me and Star, which is also a very strong pair. And so Deadbed and Tex proceeded to no. Tex proceeded to get one shot in some way. I don't know. Tex got one shot in the nether, and so that basically left it at top 4, which was technically top 3 because Meme had gotten an occupation and couldn't play the series anymore. And Jackman, who was supposed to be the one sub for Obama Life, didn't show up. And it was finale, in the first finale, because it was like essentially top 4. There was 3 lives left because me and Star hadn't died yet, and we were at top 4 without dying once. And so it was essentially top 3. I died to a card trap. I mercy killed Sylvie, and then I beat Star in a 1v1. Like, that was like the only fight all series. I think the only fight all series was that fight. That last 1v1 was the only fight that entire series, and it made sense because because Jabama Life also ended with basically being one fight the whole series. like Jabama Life literally ended with it being Snail and Kared die to a card trap, and then Sylvie just kills Deadbed by surprise. And then Jabama was just Sylvie gets mercy killed, and then me and Star 1v1. And it's like the goofiest series win I've had. Like, I have 3 series wins. That was easily the goofiest. And I can roll back into me wanting to win like a Molly series. Just so that I have that, and then I don't have to like care about it. But like, trying to think more teams. What other series? Something like Rewind. Teaming Rainbow again would be fun. I think teaming Rainbow again would be fun. He's a great. He's great. He's a great teammate. Same thing with Meme and Try. I think if Meme and Try, they would also be fun teammates. I feel like they're all very fun teammates. The team dynamic's very fun. I enjoy it. think, like, if I'm counting Soulbound series, then I would have to say Evolution Life. But like, I don't think I'm ever playing. Like, since I didn't really like Evolution Life that much, and I have not ever played with Chris in another series since, I don't think I would realistically end up in a situation where I team with him. Like, realistically. I'm trying to think of other series. I swear there's another. I swear there's another series that I'm completely forgetting, but like, I can't be bothered to remember it. But like, yeah, for most, or if not all of my teammates, I would be very happy with teaming with them again. And there's a bunch of people I want to team with in the first place. It's a lot. There's like priority list. I just team with whoever I want though. I'm forgetting. The criscuit back bangs. Bangs because I'm too lazy. Because it has like small items, and it made me realize I'm way too goddamn lazy to get it myself. So thank you for putting it in your own gun pack. I come to the realization that I have like basically nothing left to talk about. Oh, because I already been, because like in segueing to talking about like, oh yeah, this teammate and that teammate, I was talking about basically every series experience. I didn't talk about Scorched Life fully, I don't think. I don't feel like going into long detail about fucking talking about goddamn Scorched Life, but like, essentially, finale team, late finale team gutted. It was me, Jay, Johnny, Jackman, and Toki. Which, honestly, Johnny sounds like a really fun, seems like a really fun teammate to have in a full, in an actual series, like full time. And that also goes on the because a lot of times where I team with someone in finale, I'm like, damn, I wish I teamed with them for the full series. I wish I teamed with them, not for the full series, not for the full series, but like a full series. Yeah, they'd be like a fun teammate to have in a full series. And there's too many people to team with. I'm coming to the conclusion. There's too many people to team with. People to team with, so little seriousness. And it's still fun to reteam, so it sparks an issue for me. Yo, stop getting good thing. Like, what I'm saying is, at least in this general space, I don't think I've had a bad teammate, like a directly just bad one. That's good. It's very good, because like, I don't think I've ever had, I've had like one generally bad teammate, and that's purely because it was a double life series and they just failed to have any sort of communication at all. That's like honestly, that's the thing. If you're going to like not really do a lot entertaining or like not do anything all season, at the least you could do is just communicate. Like, if I'm not gonna be like interacting with you that much as a teammate, you gotta at least communicate and be helpful, or we're just gonna die because you're not like being useful. You're not like being a useful teammate at all. So it's like, all I'm saying, a lot of people would be really fun teammates, and I'm excited. And like while I do have mild series burnout, I am excited to play in like a solid few series that I have coming up, just to see who I'm teamed with and see if it's fun. I have Match Life coming soon. I can say that because I've been announced as a member. So yeah, another series that hasn't, I guess, like, it's been publicly announced, but like the cast hasn't, and so I'm not gonna bother myself into like worrying about, oh yeah, do I say anything about that? What other series do I have starting soon? Like, technically technically their secret rival, but like I was supposed to be in session 1. So I was supposed to be there for session 1, but I didn't show up because I had to get my hair done like right before session. So I just didn't play, and then session 2 got canceled. So I think that's it for series is starting soon. Because what I do now is more or less just like, unless the series really interests me, I just kind of like play in the ones that are repeating, I've been invited to like nearly every Sylvie series since Sylvie's last life. I've been like invited to nearly every series, and I'm just like, yeah, obviously, yeah, obviously. Why would I say no? Like, there's also like series that I know are upcoming eventually that are like to be in. Like, I will like, even though I don't really care that much about being in it, being in BTC would be fun. It'd be fun, but I like wouldn't go out of my way to be in it. I wouldn't be desperate to be in it. Like, I didn't mean a double gap. Anyways, I'm not in Unity Life. I'm not in Unity Life. I didn't have like a chance to be in Unity Life because like Rewind members aren't really allowed in like a series that's supposed to be for like main series of Random Life. It would have been fun, but like I am not in that series. I got to like and like I did get to like at least play like 2 sessions of a mainline LSR series, so like I'm satisfied for now. Like I do want to get into a mainline LSR series like in the future, but like I'm satisfied with like my like 2 sessions of Covert Life for now. And it's like that's just for main series. Like I very much want to be in Broken Life Rewind. Like whenever that happens, I do want to be in it. And something with Ominous Life Rewind, where it's like, while I do like Ominous Life Twist like a little less, I would also like to be in that rewind because like I just kind of like, it's a sense of wanting to redeem myself, and also like LSR just feels fun to me. At least like, even though I didn't do that, even though my worst series placement did indeed come from Emo Rewind, it would still be fun to like play, even if I do badly. Like it also just served me a lesson of like, yeah, your placement doesn't fucking matter. Your placement does not matter at all. You can still like very much have fun and not have a good placement, because like up until then, my worst placement was like in like a series in the space was like Weird Life 11th, because like afterwards I got like top 10s and stuff, and like hell, even since like I'm excluding my Evolution Life placement because like weird shit happened with that. Like it was like a lot of weird stuff happened with my Evolution Life final that time. I can't be bothered to think about it. I can't be bothered to think about it, nor can I be bothered to count it. So whatever. But like my worst placement. Actually, no. What I'm saying is after that, I never dropped out of top 10 in the series, anyways. Which is gonna change eventually. I will like eventually drop out of top 10. It happens. Like I wouldn't be that shocked if it happened relatively soon. I'm not gonna say it's gonna happen like one of the next series I play, but like every time I'm like having the like concern of like, oh, maybe I drop it. Like I have the concern of like dropping out of top 10, dropping a top 10 streak for Power Life, but like then I proceeded to get second, so and I lost because I'm fucking ass. Well, no, it's not like fully that. One, my power luck was genuinely atrocious. My power luck was straight up awful. Because first power, water, slowness on land. The only upside is like you can breathe and you have conduit power in water. Second power, earth. You have more gravity, but you have strength and armor. which realistically is an okay power for PvP. It's just that it's not the best for like any type of traversal. It kind of sucks. Third power was B. It was great. I liked it, and then I got collateral card trap because Deadbed was setting a card trap for Tex, and Deadbed was yellow, which I think. No. You weren't allowed. No. The thing is, you weren't allowed to have cards until you weren't allowed to have cards until you were red. Like the rules say, you can drop card, whatever, but you weren't allowed to use cards like at all until you were red. Deadbed made the card trap on yellow, but the death counted because it was collateral and not the person that like set off the card trap. Like if I think it was Loopy who set it off. If Loopy who set it off like died to it, then that would like kind of count, because I think that would like realistically that would be refunded purely because like, oh yeah, that wasn't collateral, that was just a missed target and the person wasn't supposed to have it. But like mine was kind of because it was collateral. It's sad because like B was probably the favorite power I had, and I had it for like 10 minutes because I got collateral card trap, which I was gonna kill Deadbed for, but then I proceeded to do. The funny thing is, I proceeded to what was it? What did I roll? I swear I rolled something bad. I didn't roll something bad. I rolled something neutral. I rolled Invis on red, which I was okay with, because Invis's entire thing is that you can go Invis when you crouch, but you take more damage when you're Invis. That's the entire thing of the power. That's the entire power, that you just go Invis when you crouch and you take more damage. And so then I proceeded to get murdered by Jay, and then I rolled Ender, and I kind of gave up hope for the rest of the series because I was Ender on red with majority reds left. And Ender is one of the worst powers because you're 3 blocks tall, you're weak to water, and you can throw a pearl, but you have to shift and jump. You have to crouch and jump to throw the pearl, which is one of the worst keybinds for shit ever, because you normally do, because like sometimes you normally just do shifting and you sometimes normally just do shifting and jumping. Like you just normally do that sometimes. So accidentally throwing a pearl with it doesn't really help. And so I thought I was cooked, and then thankfully Chungus gave me a life, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm saved. And I proceeded to well, I didn't roll copper. I rolled water, which is essentially like not that much better than copper. I rolled it again, which is insane. Like, there were 3 good powers, by the way. Fire, which main downside was taking damage in water. Air, which main downside is not jumping normally because you jump like, because you got higher jump height, and you also took no fall damage. But the issue was that like fighting was kind of harder because you basically just had like essentially infinite like jump boost too. And then Flower, Flower's downside was that you took more damage to fire. But the upsides were that you had 2 more hearts, and I think you also had speed. And then there was Compact, which makes you smaller, which the downside is that you have 2 less hearts. But the upside is, once again, you're incredibly small, so you're like very hard to hit. And you have saturation. You have more saturation than like, you get like some natural saturation, so you heal better than like most people do. And I didn't get any of those. I got water, which was considered one of the worst. Earth, which was considered like an average one. B, which was considered one of the worst. Invis, which was considered an average one. Ender, which was considered one of the worst. And then water, which was considered one of the worst again. And it's like horrific like power roll-off. I did not get like a single like directly good power the entire series. It was definitely something. Actually, I was not thinking about it. I did indeed kill Waffle. I don't remember. I got B off of Waffle. I think I got B off of Waffle. I don't know. I think I did. I got B off of killing Waffle and then I died. Yeah, I think I remember it. Like, yeah. And then, you know, when you have not only is Sylvie or very close to my skill level, The fight was me who had water. Speaking of Sylvie, me who had water. The fight was me who had water, so I had slowness on land against Sylvie who had 2 more hearts and speed. It was like kind of raps. It's like yeah, but like end talk because I've been talking for like an hour and I kind of want to do other things. I don't know what's been happening this year. I haven't won. I won a series. I haven't won a series yet. I want to. That's my goal for the end of the year. I want to win like a semi-serious series. I want in like a generally considered bigger series. After Unity Life Ellis, I was taking like a relatively long break, which I assume is gonna be like at least 4 months, which leaves like 0 time to like actually like be in a main series. Like it leaves more time to like prove yourself, but it leaves less time to actually be in one. And then BTC was whatever. I don't care about that thing. Like I would be happy, but don't care that much. Essentially, I just want to get in a big series, like generally big series. I want to win a series that's like generally considered serious, and I want to team with a bunch of people, and that's kind of it. I can't believe I got an hour of that. I don't know how, but I'm gonna be ignoring the bottom one and go away. It's free content. I need to do more of these.